Today is open session because yesterday we did meditation. I hope you liked the meditation. To give your feedback. And if you liked it, then we will do it once in a month. But today we are doing Ask AiR open session. Sip Shri, Sip Anna, Sip Atmanand, Sip Ansul, Sip Dipatma, Sip Rajanand, Sip Girishanand, Sip Vinayak, Sip Krishna, Sip Rumataji, Sip Anand Ki Coach, Sip Kumar, Sip Pik, Sip Samatma, Sip Harshal, Sip Sadanand, Sip Ahem, Sip Sukhi, Sip Das, Sip Chotwani, Sip Siva, Sip Parutyama, Sip Prakash, Sip Ahem Atma, Sip Aim, Sip Sagai, Sip Bliko, Sip Deepa, Sip Amarjeet, Sip Ashish, Sip Soham, Sip Rajesh Rao, Sip Siba, Sip Sarlanand, Sip Ritu, Sip Anil, Sip Bharti, Sip Sanjay Behel, and the rest of you, I welcome you to this call. We are on a session where you can ask me anything. Sometimes I feel when I look at so many videos and I feel people are being misguided and to other subjects, I feel bad. But what can I do? Can I do anything? But people who are a lot of people. Today, somebody came and told me that LBGET. I said, yeah, what about LBGET? Why don't you do a session with them? I said, why? Because their leader says their soul is different from our soul. They have a different type of soul. I said, no. That soul they're talking about is what soul you wear in the shoe, the footwear. That soul is a different. They may be using different soul in the footwear, and they're not. But the soul is no different. Soul is soul. So, my dear friends, yes, a lot of people are carried away in the wrong way, but you are blessed. I hope you are blessed that you are sorted and your feet are on the street and you are in consciousness and you know the truth. But I'm here today to answer any of your questions. We have two people on the batting field, Anna and Ashish. Remember, 8 o'clock, you can take as much time as you want. At 9 o'clock, I have to rush you out. 8 o'clock. We have Natarajan, Anna, and Ashish Sia.
I bow down to Guruji.
I bow down to you, sir.
Yesterday, I couldn't participate in the meditation, but I have done the meditation after seeing your video.
Very good.
It was very nice. And today, I have seen the and that a small video with Swamiji, happiness.
Oh, that's already released, yeah? I don't think it released.
No, 2.5 minutes.
Okay, that's called glimpses. The podcast will come in a day or two.
Some portion I received it and got it. Very nice. Yeah. Happiness, don't make it miserable like that you are talking. He is talking. We make happiness, people become miserable.
He's a funny Swami.
Very good, very good. I like to see that as soon as the podcast comes, I will see it.
Very good. Then, any question?
Then I want to ask, what is the difference between seva and duty?
Duty is what you have to do. Seva is what you choose to do. See, let me explain to you. Suppose my son is on the road. No food to eat. It is my duty to bring him under the roof and give him food to eat. It's my duty. But if I find a person who is anath, who is destitute, some beggar on the street, it is not my duty to bring him to my house and give him food and shelter. If I do it, it is seva. If I do it, it is puja. An enlightened person will not differentiate between the two. So an enlightened person doesn't have difference between duty and seva.
You will sail in the both.
Both are same. Just like my son, I will take care of, and the beggar also I have to take care of.
You see everyone as sick.
But for the normal man, duty is what I have to do. Seva is what I choose to do.
I want to ask another question.
Yes, 8 o'clock, you are privileged to ask.
In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says that duty, you do it without seeing the benefit. See, whatever the duty we are doing, see, if I am working in a bank, I am doing, but I am doing to the service to my satisfaction and other things to the maximum benefit of the management. But I am taking money for that. Whether it will be considered as karma yoga or it will be karma.
If you are taking If you're taking money and you're working in the bank, it is karma. But if you're taking money and working in the bank, but spending that money to serve others,
Yes, that is a karma yogi.
ah,
But we cannot bring the all.
if I'm making money to buy Rolex watch for me, then it is karma.
Yes, yes.
If I am making money and out of an ego I am doing seva, it is karma. But if I am making money and I am serving sip in all, it is karma yoga.
Oh, for the need we'll have to do is something, isn't it? That is called, that is becomes karma, isn't it?
If you are seeking something out of it,
Okay.
so everybody has to do some job, na.
Yeah.
You may be working in a bank or you may be working anywhere. Correct?
Yes.
That is not the karma doesn't depend like that. Karma depends what are you seeking out of that? Are you trying to amass money? Are you earning money to feed everybody and also feed the dogs and the cats? If you are doing that, everybody has to make money. It's not that somebody doesn't have to make money. Everybody has to make money. Are
But
you in that connection?
from that we'll have to serve for others also. Whatever we are earning.
If you are, Anna, listen carefully.
Yes.
If I am working for me, it is karma. If I am working for SIP, it is karma yoga. One line I'm telling you.
Okay. Okay. Understood.
Good.
Thank you.
Ashish, thank you. Ashish Sia.
Good evening, Shivoham.
Shivoham.
I have, since we were talking about the LGBT community, I have this query. What is your take on homosexuality, lesbianism? Is it an anomaly of nature, or one chooses to be that like that? And how do we treat these people? Sometimes we get a little put off by their behavior. We know we have to see SIP in them, but they're different.
It's just like what you see, what do you do when you see a scorpion? You can't take the scorpion and keep it near your mouth, it'll sting you. There is a SIP in scorpion. What is a snake is there? You cannot go put your finger in front of a snake's mouth. Everybody has got an essential nature. First point I'm trying to make you understand. Now coming back to your question. See, every human being is SIP. Are you clear about this? Whether L, B, G,
Very
E,
clear.
T, I, Q, Z, Y, M, A, P, anything,
Very
all
clear.
letters.
Yeah.
Now, while everybody is SIP, their behavior, according to you, is natural or not natural?
Sometimes not natural.
So that's not our choice. It's not if you and me may think it's natural or not natural. That's why I ask your opinion. Suppose I have carried away into it. It is not going to get me enlightenment. No chance of it getting me enlightenment, because LBGET is to do with body.
Right.
It is to do with body, mind, ego.
Correct.
So spiritually, it is an irrelevant point. But since you asked me the question, we should see SIP in all. We should feel sad for them to be in this. And then when anyway we can guide them, we can guide them. Sometimes, it is hijiras. What do you call hijra?
Right.
They are not lesbians and homosexuals. They are born deformed.
Okay. Transgender.
They are
Transgender.
as a transgender. Why are they a transgender? Is it their fault?
No, that's what I meant. Nature's anomalies, right? Is it?
No.
Is it karmic? Is it karmic?
100%. 100%.
Okay.
So it's their karma. Means you can't call it their fault, but it's their reaction of their own action. They have done it.
Right.
So we have to be kind to them.
Correct.
We have to be kind to a beggar. We have to be kind to a dog. We have to be kind to everybody.
Absolutely.
Including our own family members who may be misbehaving.
Yes, correct.
Only then we are evolving on the spiritual path.
Okay, correct.
Anything else?
Thank you.
Thank you, Ash. And if you're not agreeing, you must ask me. If you have any difference of opinion, if it makes sense, okay. But if you don't agree, let me know. SIP and will. Thank you. SIP and will. Yes, SIP. Namaskar.
I want to ask a personal question. If they don't study and in spite of repeated motivation, they still don't study and don't pass, is it their karma or is it something
Who?
else?
Who they? Your family.
Yeah.
Okay. Now children. Children don't study. Why they should not study?
Maybe they be their own character.
So on your part, what can you do? Can you take an injection and inject them with studying? Can you do?
No.
Can you motivate them? Can you talk to them nicely? Can you request them? Can you shout at them? Can you beat them? You can do all those things.
Yeah.
After doing all that, they still don't listen.
In spite of motivating them, if still they don't study, can we leave it to karma?
What do you mean by leave it to karma? It is their karma. See, let me explain to you. If a 4-year-old child is killing cockroaches, should you leave the 4-year-old child to kill cockroaches saying it is their karma? What should you do?
You have to correct them.
You have to even slap the child. Initially, you have to take action on a child till the child has its own realization. How old is the child you're talking about?
About 20.
After 20, after 18, one is an adult.
Okay.
Can you beat them?
No.
If you beat them, they will beat you. Don't even try. So if the child is not listening, you motivate them, you inspire them. It's called carrot and stick. You give some motivation, you give some advice, you give them push, you warn them, you threaten them, you do everything possible. You take a guide, you ask the teacher to help, you ask the neighbor to help, you ask their best friend to help. You do everything you can. Apart from doing that, what can you do?
If they are intellectually under some limits.
Now you're asking a different question altogether.
If
they are intellectually not sound, then you have to take care of them like a handicapped, like a challenged person. Then you have to feed them, you have to care them, you have to try to see what is there. I have a friend whose child is got not handicapped, is not normal. My friend worked very hard to take him to Bollywood and get him a role in a movie in Bollywood where they're looking for like these children. He got him a job. Now it's up to you what you can do. It is your karma that if somebody in your house is like that, it's also your karma. Now, does not mean that you have to give your full life for that. But in some portion of your life, you must help. Am I coming to the point now, or you're agreeing or not?
Yes, yes.
So you do some portion. Because was the child always like this from 1 year, 4 years to 20 years, or become now?
Now.
Now that means there's no again the thing has changed. So if the child is doing because he's become lazy or some bad company or something like this, you have to as a parent help as much as you can. But you cannot take the karma of the child on your head because your child has their own karma.
Okay.
Some people, they give up their life for their children. Oh, मेरा बेटा, oh, मेरी बेटी, oh, ऐसा हो गया, मेरा बेटा ऐसा हो गया, मेरी बेटी ऐसे हो गई. Your beta beti is up to the time 4 years, 6 years, 8 years, 10 years, 12 years, 14 years, 16 years, 18 years. Okay, 20 years.
Beyond that, it's not us.
No, till 25, 30, you have guidance. But you can't full life be doing it.
Yeah.
Got it? So do your ABC. Accept, do your best, surrender. Try to bring the child into spirituality. Try to make them understand purpose of life. At least that much you try.
That's what I tried to get into spiritual, but they're not believing in all these spiritual things.
They will not believe. I don't expect a child of 20 years to believe. 20 years will be busy wanting to earn. But when they start earning, then they become capable of listening. Will. Good, interesting questions today. Will. But I always thought them, I didn't want to miss open session of Ask AiR. I find you all come with very interesting questions. And I remember, if you want to be enlightened, ask questions. You must find questions to ask. Will.
Shiva, thanks for these sessions. I think the open question should be 2 hours because it's so interesting.
Okay, tell me.
I could ask 2 hours myself. I could do single-handedly 2 hours. So the question I have, you use this word soul, and I had the idea it's really light. It's some kind of inner light. You know, it's not like
It's
a light
power.
you can
It's
see,
power.
but it's like
No, it's a spark of unique life. So you are always a little bit confused about this because you worry about spirit, soul, atma, ruh, divine spirit, will. All these are one aspect. What is making you talk? What is the current? What is the electricity in you? What is the energy in you without which you cannot listen, without which you cannot talk? What is that in you? It is the soul power.
like energy.
Yeah, it is energy. Absolutely. It is what makes your heart beat. Is there a battery inside?
Okay, so you don't like the word light, but you like the word energy. It sounds
No,
like
okay, wait. Can I ask you, you use the word light, correct?
yes, sir.
Can I ask you what is light?
Well, it's just energy.
We both are talking the same thing.
Yeah, it's just the same. It's just an idea.
So, my dear Will, whether it is solar power or hydropower or wind power, is it different, Will?
Not really. It's just a way of thinking. I just thought I'd ask you. It's
Yeah,
not
no,
really an
but
important.
we are
It's
just discussing. I hope we are just, no, I am not, we are not arguing on it. We are discussing. So,
Yeah.
Will, just
Yeah.
like we have got power from the solar power that comes on the panel. And when the first time it happened, Will, I was shocked. When I saw a calculator for the first time in my life with a solar calculator, I said, how the hell is this working? No battery. I'm sure you must have also been in your age, you must have seen the first solar gadget in your life.
Yeah.
And how the hell the sun power of the sun is giving power, light. And then later I found nowadays you go to the street lights are solar lights.
Yeah, they even have lights which can work off the heat of your body. They use the heat of your body to produce power.
Yeah. So what we're trying to say, energy, where is all this energy coming from?
Okay.
The energy of the sun. The
No,
energy of
I think I think your word is better, really. I think when I reflect, I think the word energy is quite good, actually. When I reflect.
And one more word you're having a problem with the word soul. Sometimes you get pulled towards soul, spirit, and it's will. It doesn't matter what we call water in different languages. Water is that water which you and me drink.
Yeah. So soul is also energy.
Yeah, it is just the divine energy. And that energy of the divine is also coming in the sun power, also coming in the solar power, also coming in the hydropower, also
Yeah.
coming in the wind power.
Well, you use this word spark, and it makes it seem like a spark, but it's not. It's really energy. I think the word energy is better.
It's not. Yeah, it's not as that spark is because it gives a spark when you're conceived. That's why I call it spark. When two cells become one, that needs a spark. Only that time.
Okay.
You
I
got
have another
Yeah.
question.
Yes.
This is also on karma. Also, my second favorite subject is karma, as you know. So
Yeah.
I was thinking like to wear out karma with prema. I don't know if you've ever conceived. Like I feel very deeply. I really got very involved in a very dark situation. But I had the idea of that prema might be a good attitude. I mean, we've talked about this 100 times. I know you said a lot, and I haven't forgotten what you said. But still, I feel very deeply tormented by the past. Actually,
My dear Will, you know what I'm drinking today?
I know. Just let me guess. Chamomile tea.
I'm drinking Indian ginger adrak chai. It's called adrak, Indian ginger, what Bala made. You know, Siba here in the group, Siba, she sends the chai, this tea she has made, Siba has made. And so I'm
Ginger.
drinking the tea she has sent me. Now it is just ginger crushed and crushed ginger tea mixed with hot water. What I'm
Very
trying
good.
to ask you, how could I drink this tea without this mug?
Beats me.
I need a mug, or I can drink this tea without the mug.
No, well, you'd have to be in space to do it without a mug.
No, I mean, I can't hold the tea in my water to drink. I need some container to drink the tea.
Exactly.
The problem with you is you're holding karma because you're remaining as the mug.
Yes, sir.
I have told you this many times.
Yes,
You
sir.
are not the body, mind, ego that has had the dark phases of life. Can I tell you, Will?
Yes,
Today
sir.
I am telling you this. You think you're the only one who has had dark phases of life? You
No,
know,
no.
if you hear my dark phases of life, you'll be counting your blessings. Say, thank God I was not having like this rascal man.
Yes, sir.
I had dark phases which will make you feel inferior to me. Such
Yes, sir.
darker phases of my life.
Yes, sir.
Then how come I don't have those dark phases now?
You're a perfect person.
No, no, I am same like you. I have only awakened that
Yeah,
that rascal who had dark faces is no more. I am not
you're
that rascal.
we worship you.
No, Will, I worship you. I worship you because you're divine. Why don't you just put your body, mind, ego, your BEM, B-E-M, body, ego, mind aside and be EST BEM? Why can't you just tell yourself, I am SIP? You know you are SIP, Will. And
Yes, sir.
SIP does not carry the dark karma of your past.
Yes, sir.
You are carrying the dark karma because EST BAM, you are saying, I am soul, trapped in body, ego, mind. You're in this level.
Yes, sir.
I hope you remember the EST BAM session. EST BAM has got to move from EST BAM to EST BAM. I am soul, trapped in body, ego, mind. I am SIP, transcended the ignorance of body, ego, mind.
Very good. Thank you.
So you are not deserving any of the black past. Drop
Yes.
it. Why are you
Okay.
clinging? I've told you this many times. Why are you clinging onto it? Why can't you tell me in today's call or tomorrow's call, I don't have a past?
Yes, sir. That's very good. Thank you.
Because the past does not exist.
I see. So it seems you're discounting Prema. Prema is not to do with that
No,
issue.
no. Of course, Prema. Prema will only happen when you leave the past, Will. What you're doing, Prema, is still BEM. Don't do Prema from BEM. Do Prema from the soul which is SIP within you.
Oh, I see. Thank
Then
you.
that Prema becomes Prema Yoga. That's why you're studying Prema. Prema is not good. Prema Yoga is good.
Oh, I see. That's interesting definition today.
Oh, Prema is not good. Prema is not good. Prema is not good. Prema is not good.
So it's interesting. So Prema comes from the mind, and Prema Yoga comes from consciousness.
From the soul, absolutely. True love. You need to do true love, true Prema.
So in India, many people call themselves Prema. This is quite a big problem.
No, that they may call themselves Prema, but they may not really have true Prema in their life. I don't know. I can't comment on them.
I used to be part of an organization. We called ourselves Premi, but that's not a very good word. It would be better to call yourself Prema Yogi.
Oh, there are many ashrams who talk of Prema and they talk about free sex. So you just have sex with anybody you want without having any true love. So is that good?
Well, I think it's a big problem here. You should. This is a very important point.
Yeah. So Prema Yoga, Prema should create a yoga for you. Love is beautiful. Love is divine. But that love should be Prema Yoga.
Thank you very much. They have this in Pali. They have the word Prema. It's slightly different, P-E-M, but in Sanskrit it's got a P-R. But it's anyway.
They're all similar, all very similar. But I wish you just drop this the past that's clinging on to you. But I have a fear that the past is not clinging on to you. You are clinging onto the past, and I wish you just drop it, Will.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Aim.
Bye-bye, sir.
Thank you. Aim, Brijesh, Madhuram, Ritu, Sip.
Namaste, Guru.
Namaskar.
Sir, my question is, yesterday we did the meditation. It's amazing. But my question is, how to meditate? Like when some bell rings, it sounds like Om.
How can I?
Which word to focus on while meditation? Om.
It doesn't matter what word you focus on in meditation. I was focusing on so many words yesterday. Did I focus on one word?
No.
It is about being in consciousness. It is not the word you choose.
Om or any other god, like we Odias, we love to Jagannath, Lord like Jagannath.
Anything. You can say Jagannath, but you must say Aham Jagannath, Aham Jagannath, I am Jagannath, I am Jagannath. I am Jagannath, I am Jagannath. Everybody's Jagannath. You must say that. Then only you can reach that level. But meditation is about stilling the mind. So don't worry about the word. Brijesh, okay? Brijesh,
Pranam, Guruji.
pranams.
My sound is clear because last time
Very clear.
Okay, then.
Very clear.
I am going back to the satsang we had in that resort. On the death, body goes here. The soul merges with ship, and mind takes the rebirth. Immediately, mind takes the rebirth. Now, when the mind takes the rebirth, a new body comes and a new soul comes. And that mind which has some karma, that mind tortures that body and that soul.
That mind tortures.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Tortures means that mind leaves the karma.
Don't say tortures.
Yeah.
That mind and ego,
Yeah.
mind and ego grows into that body, and the karma unfolds in the body, ego, mind.
Yeah, unfolds. Okay. So it gives the good effect also. It gives the bad effect also.
Depends on the past karma. Yes.
Yeah. So now, if it gives the good effect as a lottery, that body and that soul, let them enjoy. But why that? So now, my question is, so the mind is having no life. Correct?
No, depends. If you ask, what do you mean? How can mind have no life?
No. So,
If the mind is thinking and the mind is in the body, it has life. How it has no life?
No, when the soul disconnects, the immediately it takes the rebirth.
If we are ignorant and the mind and ego exists, then it takes rebirth. Continue. What is your question? You're still not giving your question.
Yeah. I'm framing. I'm trying to frame the exact question. So the soul goes, the mind takes the rebirth. Ignorant mind, ignoring, we have not realized, so it has taken the rebirth. Now, who is that person? Who is that person who is experiencing the next mind's next thoughts?
Right now, who is talking?
Right now, I am talking. My mind is talking.
Who are you? You are Brijesh.
Yeah.
You are Brijesh. You have a body.
Actually, I don't know. Who am I? Really telling, even though I can see my body, even I don't know. So many thoughts.
Who's asking me a question? You are asking or Atmanand is asking or Brijesh is asking?
This body is asking. I am asking. From this system, it is coming.
Now this body was created in 9 months in the mother's womb.
Yeah. That's
Before
for sure.
why this body was created? Because that mind and ego came with a spark of life and get fertilized in the first cell.
Yeah, that's right.
Why did that mind and ego come into the first cell? Why?
Because they wanted to manifest again.
No,
that particular
because of karma.
Mind.
No, because of karma.
Yeah, because of karma, to fulfill that karma, that has to manifest in somebody.
The mind and ego did not want to. They have to.
They have to. Okay, it's simultaneous. Yeah.
It is compulsory. It is the mind and
Okay, it's
ego
compulsory.
will continue coming in this circle again and again.
Okay.
So now,
Mm.
now
Yeah.
the person who is talking to me is Mr. Brijesh, who using iPhone. Mr. Brijesh is a body, mind, ego, soul composite.
My mind is okay. Soul.
What phone you're using?
iPhone.
Is your iPhone only the screen?
No.
Is your iPhone only the battery?
No, all together.
Is your iPhone
System
only the
together.
keypad?
No.
So first you understand this example. Your iPhone is a phone only because it has got a SIM card. Others without SIM card, it cannot be a phone. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I got. No.
So you are to be complete. You are body, mind, ego, soul. You are facing karma. You.
Yeah. Now, but the same thing is not transferred. No, in the next birth.
Same thing is not transferred. If you wait. Now you want to move from iPhone 13 to iPhone 15. So even the phone also is transferred. Even the hardware is transferred from 13 to 15.
No.
What is transferred?
That the software is transferred. The software and whatever
like
is
that.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like software is transferred, mind and ego is transferred.
Yeah. Now, so the software, so the mind is the one who enjoys that karma.
Enjoys or gets punished. Mind and ego. But the mind.
So,
can the software exist without the phone?
No.
Can the mind and ego exist without the body?
No.
How can the mind and ego alone enjoy the karma or suffer the karma?
Yeah. So here the mind is the one who is enjoying and suffering.
The mind and ego is enjoying and suffering along with the body that it has created.
Okay. So the body is only a medium. Body is not the sufferer.
Correct. It's a medium.
The mind
it's an
is
instrument.
the real sufferer.
See, mind is a sufferer. Of course, mind is a sufferer. Because I'm asking you, if you have only anger, maybe mind and ego are suffering. But if you have pain, even the mind suffers, even the body suffers. Both suffer.
Yeah. But mind is not having any. They cannot sense, no, because until unless see, it is not live, no. Whether mind
You
is
are
live.
you are again trying to separate the keypad from the screen and telling iPhone is only screen.
No.
Please understand the human being is a composite. The human being that is getting karma, it is not only mind and ego coming with karma. Can the mind and ego can you find mind and ego walking on MG Road with karma? Without body?
No, I know. I understand that.
How can mind and ego be walking on MG Road without karma, without body? How can any software be in the laptop or the mobile phone without the device, without hardware?
That is what I am telling. Then for the benefit or to satisfy the karma of the mind, why the body and soul should help that mind?
What are you? You're very silly. My dear Brijesh.
Yeah.
This is how the design is made. No, it is just saying, why in iPhone screen is there in the phone? Why cannot the screen be in my eye?
No.
The model is screen.
No, I'm not asking. See, I'm telling. What is my question is?
You please make your question clear before you start.
No. Now I'm telling. The mind leaves the body.
Yes.
And it takes the rebirth in the another body.
Yes. It doesn't take rebirth in another body. It is born in one cell and then the body is formed. Yes.
Yeah. That's okay. Now the mind is the. So the mind. What is the composition of this mind? What is this mind?
Mind doesn't exist. It's illusion.
But it has taken birth, no? It was in the birth and it has taken
out
birth.
Out of your ignorance, you are creating a mind which will take birth.
But whose ignorance? Who is that? Whose ignorance you are talking about?
Brijesh.
But Brijesh is nothing but only mind, no?
No, Brijesh is not only mind. No, how can Brijesh be mind without body?
See, here body will die.
So, Brijesh, one second, Brijesh. I'll
Hmm.
give you 5 minutes time and
Hmm.
come back. Draft your question clearly. Right now, you don't even know what you're asking. So you please, I am ready to give you any answer.
I know, but I'm not
then
able to
Brijesh, you have
convince
to
you
ask
what
me.
I'm asking.
Yeah, please give me clear question. I'll give clear answer. Right now, others 100
Okay.
people are going up. My head is going round and round. If they don't, if you and me are talking, but they don't understand what you are talking and what I'm answering.
Okay, I will frame. I will
Frame your
I will
question
rephrase
and
my
come
question.
back.
Rephrase my
Madhuram,
question. Okay.
thank you. Madhuram.
Hello, Raviji. Can you hear me?
Yes, Madhuram. AiR here. Raviji is no more. Madhuram, this is AiR. Atma and Ravi. Bolo.
Atma and Ravi. Okay. I'm glad to see something like this. This is the first time I'm joining. I have two questions.
Yes.
The one I just want to ask so that if the newcomers like me could understand, the main question will follow that. Can you just briefly tell about SIP? SIP?
SIP is which god you prayed to when you prayed when you were a young child, Madhuram, when you were a small boy?
No. I'm an adult.
No. When you were a small boy, I know you're
Oh,
a which child, god you prayed to?
Lord
Ganesha, Shiva, Krishna, Rama,
Krishna.
Krishna. So when people pray to God, we say Krishna, Rama, Shiva, Ganapati, Hanuman, correct? So many gods,
Yeah.
Jesus, so Buddha, correct?
Yeah.
So in reality, God is not with a name and form. We believe God is SIP, S-I-P, a supreme immortal power.
Okay.
That is the meaning of SIP in brief. Is it enough or should I elaborate?
No, yes, this is enough. I think
Okay.
I knew this. I just wanted it to be.
Okay. And what's your next question?
Yeah, the next question is that believing that everything is composed of energy,
Yeah.
is it possible that certain energies connect with each other more effectively than others? And I just have like two parts of this. And if so, does it make sense to search for an energy that is optimally better for you, for your life? And how is it that I can find this energy, this ideal energy for my life?
Can you please answer my question now? If I ask you to give me 1 kilo of energy in one basket and another kilo of energy in another basket, can you give me?
No.
No. Why? Because what is energy? Energy is something which flows, correct?
Okay.
Energy flows into your bulb, it gives light. Energy flows into the AC, it gives air, correct? Are we in simple words?
Yeah.
I'm not getting technical. Energy is inside Madhuram. That's why that energy is giving you ability to talk to me, correct?
Yeah.
Without Madhuram, could I have your energy separately? Your energy, can your energy manifest without you?
It cannot manifest, but it still exists.
It
Right?
exists, but does it exist as Madhuram's energy?
Yes.
No. It
I mean,
exists as a universal energy. For example, the energy is in your main switch. When does it come into your bulb? It flows from your main switch to the bulb when you switch on the bulb.
correct.
But when you switch off the bulb, will it still flow into the bulb?
No, it won't.
So when you are talking your question, you are saying you are only talking to the energy. The energy by itself doesn't do anything.
Okay.
Did you get my point? What I'm trying to say?
Okay. Yeah.
What is your question? Repeat. Now you'll get the answer when you repeat. What's your question?
Do certain energies connect with each other more
So there
effectively?
is no certain energies. There is no your energy is different from my energy. Energy is the same. For example, okay, let me ask you another question. Okay, you must be familiar with computers, correct?
Yeah.
The computer may have a different RAM, a different screen, a different keyboard. One may be Windows based, one may be iPhone based, correct?
Yeah.
Are they different because of the current that passes them?
No.
The current that passes all laptops is
It's the same.
same. You're getting my point, I hope.
Yes.
So you have to reframe your question not to do the energies,
Okay.
but it is the body, mind, ego that you're trying to talk about. So can you reframe and ask me the question? I will read it differently. Tell me your question, but I will answer it in the right format. So repeat your question now.
No, I think I got your point.
You got the answer?
Yeah.
So it is not, for example, if I am seeking somebody, it's not my soul energy that is seeking. I, as a body, mind, ego, am seeking. The soul is only seeking the supreme. Sit.
Okay.
Satisfied, or you want?
Okay, so let me just replace energy with body, mind, and ego.
Yes.
Do some body, mind, and ego connect with other set of body, mind, ego more harmoniously and effectively, so that they can reach, they can understand,
Absolutely.
they can
Absolutely.
understand electricity better. They can reach SIP better.
Yeah, with some for example, you may connect, Madhuram may connect with air in a better manner to realize SIP. Of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah.
Madhuram may not connect to somebody else who's not talking what makes sense to Madhuram. So the body has got an intelligence and got a mind. It all depends upon, for example, we say birds of a feather, they flock together, right?
Yeah.
Why do birds of a feather flock together? Because they think alike.
Yeah.
But we can, it all depends. We may change. We may say chip of the old block. The father and son may be very similar. Tomorrow the son may change completely from his friends and get completely different from the father. Possible.
Yeah.
But how did you come to this call, Madhuram? Who told you about this call, or how did you get to know us?
I went to this Shivoham temple in Bangalore. I was talking to one of the person there, and
Okay.
He introduced me.
You live in Bangalore.
Yeah, I live in Bangalore.
Okay, so please, this call is every day 8 o'clock. Please join and ask any question. You can ask, all your questions are relevant, valid. But have you got answers to your question, or is there still something not yet?
No, I've got the answer. This is
So
helpful.
please come and please join and ask any question on the subject.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Madhuram. Ritu Sip Prakasha.
Shivoham Guruji.
Shivoham.
Guruji,
आप इतने स्वीटली क्वेश्चन पूछते तो मैं भी स्वीटली बोलता हूँ. आप लोग कभी कभी एग्रेसिव हो जाते हैं, मुझे भी थोड़ा एग्रेसिव होना पड़ता है. ओके, बोलो रितु.
Guruji, mentally challenged children or LGBT community, they have a similar soul, but their karmas will be very different, no?
Absolutely.
Previous karmas.
See, why no? सुनो. You know ये dangerous हो गया. अभी आपने LGBT बोल दिया. ना, lesbian, for example, has no previous bad karma. They became a lesbian only in the present world.
But being that also is not a bad karma.
I'm saying, no, 1 minute. And good or bad is not, we are not judging them. But they became that with their present choice of actions. But transgender did not become that because of present choice, past karma. The body itself is transgender. So you and me should not make common. LGBT, all are not common.
Yeah.
We have to differentiate who have become in that category in their present karma. They have made the choice. Who have become like this because they were born, it is because of past karma.
It's like we are born and we face certain things because of our previous karmas. So their karma might be very, very different. Like a mentally challenged child.
Mentally challenged child 100% has bad past karma. Otherwise, why would be born mentally challenged? What about one child born in a slum with no food to eat? What about one child without one leg? What about one child who's blind, not mentally challenged, who's blind? Then what is all this is bad karma of the past. So, हमें सीखना है, we have to learn not to create karma which is bad because it will continue after our life. And B, we should try to be free from all karma and be liberated and become united with Sip.
Yes.
That is our challenge. Okay?
Yes.
So we have got Ritu, then we have Sip Prakash, and then we have got Prakasha. Sip Prakash, and then Prakasha.
Namaste, Guruji.
Namaskar.
This is regarding love. In physical love, 1 + 1 is 2.
Correct.
And the 1 + 1 is equal to 1 in which type of love?
In soulful love. When two souls become one.
I beg to differ on this. In
Yes.
two, it should be 0 + 0 is equal to 0, 0 or 0.
No, 0 + 0 because the soul cannot exist without physical body existing. It has to be, it cannot be 0 + 0.
No, when you
And it can 1 plus 1 also cannot become 0 because two bodies are still existing. You're trying to be technical.
yeah, I'm trying to be technical.
Don't be technical.
What I mean is, if you overcome your mind, body, ego, you become a 0, and then you
Cannot
can.
become. No, you are still not 0. You are 0 by yourself is okay. But that 0 does not become plus with anybody. How can
Another
0
zero,
become plus?
someone else also
It's
has
just
become
like
0.
saying in mathematics, 0 plus anything is 0 has no meaning. No, it doesn't add value to that anything. And when you if suppose you realize I am nothing, I am 0, you will not want to plus with anything. So don't get into technical part. Be practical. If you have a practical question, rephrase your question. Prakasha, okay? I'm here to answer.
About these Brahma Kumaris,
Yeah.
their concept of soul and this thing is different. Atma and Paramatma, they separate.
Maybe.
And SIP is same in all.
Yeah. So I am not following Brahma Kumaris. I can't give you. I'm not a master of that their subject.
No, but is there such a worldwide following? Is it right that they are propagating what they're propagating?
I have no comment to make on any other religion or theology because we earlier used to make comments. Then I realized we have no business. See, they talk something else. For example, they say the soul is only here. So then soul should be here means then we should be able to get the soul from here. So it is we follow the Mahavakyas of the Upanishads. We follow Adi Shankaracharya. We follow Ramana Maharishi. We follow Ramakrishna Paramahansa. We follow Vivekanand. We follow Advaita. We follow many branches of spirituality which are sorted. We follow that. It's not that I am coming with something from my kitchen. I am not cooking something from my kitchen and making you eat.
All these branches say the same as what you are saying?
Same. Everything that I speak comes from this source. Prakasha, Payal, Manisha, Madhuram.
Hello.
Yes, hello.
Good evening, Guruji.
Good evening.
Guruji, yesterday your meditation guidance is so super, Guruji. After 1 year or more than 1 year, yesterday only I sit to do this meditation because I'm waiting for your session actually from 2
Very
days.
good. Very good.
Yeah, yesterday you teached the way of teaching is so super, Guruji, and guidance is so super.
It is only super. It is only super if it can help you change.
Yes, Guruji.
Otherwise, it is useless.
Yes, this is the first time after 1.5 years I'm not doing any meditation, at least for 5 minutes, 10 minutes. But from yesterday I'm started to do yoga because of you how you give the guidance and teach yesterday.
Because the world teaches meditation to be something different. Meditation, yoga is different. What I guide. So yes, if it appeals to you, please follow it. Still the mind, be in consciousness, become a master.
Okay.
Then only you will be happy. But do you have any question?
Question is there, Guruji. Person not growing day by day or yearly wise. Some people will say any ghost attack to somebody, like a person, ghost who are died in relations or other person or close friend. He come back to the like ghost type to attack to someone. That the reason is not career wise, growth wise is not growing day by day. This is really true or this is a false case, Guruji?
There is nothing called ghost, first of all.
Okay, Guruji.
The ghost itself is a lie.
Okay.
So you must not believe in this ghost.
Okay, because a very close friend actually died by accident. He is attacked to that friend. Otherwise, any relation, very close relation, one died, he is attacked to that person.
Because you believe, because you would believe in all these things, then your ghost will come in your life.
Okay.
You want ghost to come? You really want ghost?
No, Guruji, no.
If you believe in ghost only, it will come.
Okay.
If you believe there is no ghost, there is no ghost. In my life, I don't know the meaning of ghost.
Okay, Guruji, okay.
So eliminate. Delete.
But people will observe the negative. That's a negative vibration.
People will
that
do
road
many
is.
things. You don't worry about that. You want to meditate. You want to be divine. You want to be happy. You want to be peaceful. You follow different things what you are learning. Many people in this call, 100 people plus more, 100 to 200 people in this call, every day they're learning the reality of life. It is called realization. Remember, we have to realize the truth, and you are on the path. So now you follow this, then only you will attain happiness.
Sure, Guruji.
Ghost is just a lie. It is meant to scare people.
Okay,
So
Guruji.
you must not believe. There is no ghost. There's nothing called ghost.
Sure, Guruji.
Just like there is nothing like devil. There is no devil in this world.
Okay.
There's no ghost and there's no devil.
Okay, Guruji.
If you believe in devil, then you will suffer. Don't believe in devil. Only God. Only Sip.
Sure, Guruji. Sure, Guruji.
Thank you. Thank you, Prakasha. We have Payal, Manisha, Madhuram. Payal?
Yeah, Pranam Guruji.
Pranam, how are you, Bolo?
I'm good. I also want to pick this LBGD topic, Gurudev, and
Yes.
kind of I agree with what Tanu said. And I'm a bit surprised with your answer to Ashish in some way, not holistically. But I personally think it's a very sensitive topic and everybody reacts in their way and the way they perceive these set of individuals, which are minority.
In what way, in what part of my answer that you are not comfortable with? Can you tell me so I'll explain to you?
Just one line which you mentioned to her is about, you can only feel sad for them.
No, good you picked that. I did not say that. I only picked her emotion. She was asking. I don't feel sad for them. They are normal people. Why should I feel sad for them?
Exactly. Yeah. I picked that up, and that's why I thought it's better for me to ask.
No, so Payal, that was only a response to her feeling. She only made me that she got that out of. Sometimes you can't take one line in without context of the question. Okay, so now let me explain to you. If a person is LBGT, I only made two differences. I said the lesbian homosexual community is doing it out of their present karma, their present choice. You agree?
Could be present or past. Either ways, right?
But if they could use their present karma to change that if they wanted to.
If the DNA is such, how will you change it?
So when the DNA is, very beautifully you have said, when the DNA is wrong, it's present karma or past karma?
Yeah.
Present or past?
Both, either ways.
No. If the DNA, suppose somebody is transgender, half male, half female, it's not their present fault. It's not their present karma.
Correct.
It's their past. But if the DNA is normal, if somebody's genes are normal and then still they choose, then it is past karma or present karma?
Could be past karmas, Guruji.
No, the past karma shows the body is not like normal, anybody's body, like a normal body.
You never know now. See, these are very. That's what I said.
I agree with you. So I'm because it's not a subject I'm a master on. So I'm agreeing with you. I'm agreeing with you that they may even be carrying that in their past karma. I agree with you.
Yeah, possible. Possible.
Yeah. But
or they have just come here to teach somebody else a lesson by absorbing that particular body or that particular soul.
Today, the community has grown a lot. Today, there are gay marriages which are legalized in many countries. We have no business to comment on them or to judge them. We have no business. I hope you get my point. They can be enlightened. They can be awakened. If they want to go beyond the body, mind, ego, they can be enlightened.
I was hearing a podcast where this lady was telling that this guy who came from the past birth was a female, mistreated by all the men in her life. So in this particular janma, she's off men, not because she want to be off men. It's just that whole soul is carrying those emotions, etc., and that's why.
So 2 points. 2 points. Soul does not carry any emotions. Point number 1. And point
memory,
number 2.
It has memory, right?
Soul, mind and ego has. The mind and ego may carry, but not the soul. The soul has nothing to do. But nobody in this world can tell you what was your past janma. If when some people say they know his past 1 janma, 5 janmas, 10 janmas, 100 janmas, it's not true. Nobody knows. We may have some flashes, but we are all born with a reset mechanism, like you and me. Are you and me?
Correct. But I feel, no. But the point is, Guruji, what I'm trying to make here is there are times where they are subject to a lot of criticism and hatred, and people don't treat them in a very nice way, and that's
But
why
what
these
can
communities are getting formed
but
and people are.
what can we do, Payal? It is nothing to do with our subject. Point one, what you say is
Hmm.
absolutely right. Yeah, but those are
Hmm.
that's also the problem with some religions. That also some problem with some cultures.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
not only about LBG. Some people disassociate, criticize people of some religion. They criticize some
Yeah.
people of some culture. What can we do, Payal?
Yeah, no, I agree. I just thought that the line which you said,
No, no.
you
So
can
no,
feel
no, no,
sad for them is what I wanted to
no, no. So
clarify.
I'm just saying that must be in context to why I don't feel sad for anybody. I can only
Yeah.
conclude by telling you we should see SIP in all.
Yeah. It reminds me of one my instance, Gurudev. I was in HDFC Bank long back, and we were sitting in the cafeteria, and there were two guys who were sitting next to me, and we were just generally this topic was very new at that point of time, and one of this guy said, you should just pick up the revolver and shoot them, and I didn't say a word, but it stayed with me for this long, stating that how much hatred people have for somebody whom they don't even know. So,
We
and
should
that's
not.
the reason,
Yeah, we should not in
I
our
thought.
call. In our call, do we
Yeah.
talk of hatred for anybody, or we see God in all? We see SIP in all.
Yeah. Our call is very, very
Yeah,
different, Gurudev. I'm
yeah.
not comparing, but I'm just giving you
So
one
what can we do?
instance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you will only want to kill people when you are ignorant and you have no business to kill anybody. God, see, let me tell you one thing. If
Uh,
LBGET exists, it is according to the will of God, will of SIP, or without the will of SIP.
Will of SIP.
Then why should we not
Certainly.
accept? Then why should we not accept?
Exactly. This is what I wanted to hear,
So
Gurudev.
let us be
Thank you.
clear about it. Let us
Yeah,
gracefully.
thank you.
It is for you and me to decide what we want to be. Nobody's
Yeah,
business.
yeah.
What you and me
Yeah,
want to be, nobody in this world has any business. It's our choice.
yeah. Thank you, Guruji.
Thank
Thank you.
you. We have two more questions before we close. Manisha and Madhuram. Only two questions. No more questions today, please, because time is up. Manisha and Madhuram.
Shivam Guruji,
Shivoham, Manisha, बोलिए.
day before yesterday, since day before yesterday, I'm just thinking how to help a mentally challenged child of my friend.
Okay.
I met him that day. So, what can I do to help him? Well,
How old
what
is the child?
prayers or anything? He's 17 or 18.
And he has no physical problem.
No, he seems perfect. And we were chanting, and throughout the chant, he was just laughing, running, and sometimes clapping with somebody or made a small. Matlab, it was not a gone case. Matlab, maybe something I can do for
You can
except for
only you can
chanting. I will
the
chant for.
only thing you can do is to see SIP in that child and to try to love that child as
Okay.
SIP. If
Acha.
you love that child as SIP, it may create a miracle. Otherwise, the child came with his karma and gracefully let it pass, and he will
And
come back.
can I convey any message to his mother and father?
To respect the child as SIP,
Respect the child as
to
such.
be
Okay.
patient, and it is their karma that they have got to take care of the child like this, and they should do it patiently.
They are doing very nicely though.
But then you don't need to
They
tell
are.
them anything. Then you don't need to give them any gyan. You do what you can, but remember one thing. A person is born mentally challenged. It's their past karma. And you cannot change anybody
Yes.
else's karma. You can even today, I
No,
want to
I just
change.
wanted to know if any of my prayers can help him.
No.
No way.
You can rather help somebody be enlightened.
And other help.
Help
What?
people get enlightened. Help people realize they are the soul. This child cannot realize he is the soul because he is beyond it.
Yeah.
So
Thank you so much.
I were you, I would take my attention to do SIP work. Sometimes we get distracted to doing these things. We are not supposed to get distracted. We have to do SIP work. Let us do SIP work.
Okay.
Thank you. Last
Thank you,
question,
Guruji.
Madhuram. Yes, Madhuram, back. Welcome back.
Thank you, Atanji. I just wanted to say one thing. I don't have any question. I just wanted to say that there's absolutely nothing wrong or bad about having any sexual orientation. So I think we should not classify any LGBT person having a bad past life karma or anything like that.
Repeat, please, once again.
I feel that there is absolutely nothing wrong in having a sexual orientation. So classifying an LGBT person having a bad past life karma is wrong in my opinion.
My dear Madhuram, we are not saying they have a past bad life karma or present life karma. We are just, in this call, we generally talk of karma. And somebody brought the question up. You know what is present life karma? Is a choice. So we are considered LGBT or not based on our choices. That much you agree? It's a choice or it's not a choice?
Yes, it's just.
That's all we are saying. Karma means it's a choice.
All right.
We are not, and sometimes what somebody brought about, sometimes we are born. Suppose we are born without an eye. It's karma.
Correct.
So we are not, just now I told Payal, we should not look down upon anybody in any community. Everybody is a soul. Everybody is a manifestation of SIP.
Yes, absolutely. I just had a feeling that a bit negative feeling, but I just wanted to clarify that.
Yeah. So as I told, sometimes when people bring a question, I have to answer it from a spiritual point of view as much as I can.
Yeah.
But to clarify at the end of this call, we should respect anybody from any community, be it L, B, G, E, T, I do X, Y, I don't know, I'm not familiar. And every human being, or for that matter, every creature, whether it's a lizard or whether it's a scorpion, every human being is divine. And they may not behave divine because of the mind, ego, orientation of any type. And it does not, we should not judge them. We should love every creature, every soul as SIP. And thank you, Balaram, for joining us. With folded hands, I bow down to you. Tomorrow, we will be on a normal question and a topic on the same. Now, we are back on this Zoom link. Thank you.